All right, hey folks, this video is sponsored by Sportsman's Guide, so we give them a good shout out. We show you their Cool Guy website, which has got ammunition, it's got blasters, it's got hunting accessories, gear, military surplus, all that jazz, which is all super cool. So go ahead and check them out and use my code for a discount. Let's roll the video. Here we go. All right, hey folks, welcome back. We're talking about how to set up your sling on your rifle. If you set up a sling correctly, your rifle is really going to work for you. The point of a sling is to hold it close to your body so that you don't have to have hands on. I can work right here and be able to walk without my rifle slapping me in the knees and in the junk. That's zero fun. If you don't believe it, just try it. So a lot of single point slings I despise because they were just designed by a feminist to hit you in the junk because anyway, party on. So 2-point sling is the way to go. You don't want a bunch of excess, and you also want one of these pull tabs right here that allows you to quickly loosen your sling and tighten your sling. Having the gun tight to you allows you to be able to work, and if you want it even closer, you can flip your rifle over like this so it's even tighter, so now I can work with my hands, go hands-on anything that I need to do, and if I want even more flexibility, I can pull my rifle over to one side and I can even run if I need to, or transition to pistol, do whatever I need to, right? Furthermore, when your rifle is properly put in the right position, you can see where my rifle is just hanging. The buttstock is already right next to the pocket of my shoulder, and you're going to think this is so cool because if all of a sudden I'm kind of like hanging out, hey, I'm chilling, and all of a sudden, oh no, threat. With one hand, I can just pull my rifle up and watch what happens to the stock. It's in the pocket of my shoulder already. It's already right there, which is super cool to be able to really quickly get on target. Whoa, right there. And so I don't have to remount it every time because it's already chilling in the pocket of my shoulder, and that's awesome. You'll want to tighten down your sling. So when we're talking about sling length, you want it as tight as you can get it to bring your gun close to your body while you can still pick your gun up and get a sight picture. And when I do this, this is pretty tight, almost like a guitar string right here. So this isn't ideally how I want to fight. This is for stowing rifle, and if I feel like, hey man, I may have to get it on. Something doesn't feel right. And I can go ahead and pull this tab, loosen this up a little bit, and I can have some room so that if I got down in the prone, my rifle wouldn't be stuck up under me because the sling is too tight. So right here, this is how you'd be able to run and gun a little bit more. But if I know for a fact of like, dude, we're about to dance, swim out of that sling, and this is how you want to be able to do. If you're all the way in your sling, you can't even transition shoulders. You can't do a lot of stuff, and working around obstacles and different stuff like that, it's real impertinent. So you want to be able to swim out of your sling, and now you'll be able to do those sexy shoulder transitions and a whole bunch of other retentions and kick back out, all kinds of joy like that. So anyway, you got to set your slings up right for quick mounting of the rifle, for being able to easily stow it so that you can work with your hands, go hands-on. You can still mount your rifle, and yeah, there you go. If you're interested in a sling like this and you need a good pull tab, I'll have a link below with a bunch of different options, and the very first one I'll include is this one. It's the Blue Force Gear Vickers sling, and it's really awesome. There's some other really good ones as well. I'll include those below in the description for you so that you ensure you get the right thing. As for, one last thing. You also don't want the sling to wrap around the back of the buttstock so it's not rubbing on your shoulder and compromising that good shouldering of the rifle. Otherwise, with buckles or snaps or even a sling rolling over the outside, it slides around, it digs in. It's really bad juju. Also, going around the buffer spring is not ideal as well. If you're trying to get a good cheek weld, it can compromise that as well. So I like to be able to run it somewhere down around here or around here. Here's another blaster right here, and this one, and most of my rifles have this configuration, has a little QD detach. I'll have links below for this as well, but if your rifle comes with a little circle right there in the buttstock, that's really good. So on the outside, you'll put it right there, and that will allow you to sling your rifle, and all this stuff is free and clear from your shoulder. So when you come up into your shoulder, none of that stuff's getting in the way, right? For the shouldering of the rifle. So pretty good stuff right there. This one is a Vtac sling. I'm sorry, yeah, Vtac by Kyle Lamb. So these are really cool too. I'll provide a link below for you. Guys, anyway, train hard, train smart. Get good gear. And there you go. And that is the video. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff is fantastic.
Thank you, Sportsman's Guide, for sponsoring this video, and everyone out there, train hard, train smart, and we'll see you next time.